there have been a number of YouTube videos came out about you, obviously, where you're doing some crazy dunks. Most recently, Hoop Mixtape did one of the Macroman Fire, where you just did the usual, the usual dunks that you always do, but it was the first time kind of the world got to see that. What is the effect of that been? Have you been getting all kinds of emails, Facebook messages, and all that kind of stuff, and wall posts like, man, I saw you on that video?
Yeah, there's been a lot of Facebook messages and IM stuff like that, a lot of friend requests with the little messages talking about I've seen you on Hoop Mixtape and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
And now, if someone comes on Facebook and says, hey, I'm just this basketball fan, but I don't know you necessarily, are you still gonna, do you accept that?
Yeah, I accept the friend requests. I don't respond to a lot of the messages. I don't get into conversation with them usually.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. As a result of you accepting those, do you have people writing on your wall and sending you messages, maybe not only as a fan, but as a fan of a college and kind of overstepping the boundaries of trying to recruit you to their school?
Yeah, it's more so colleges than it is just fans. People will message me asking me how I got my vertical or something like that. It's a lot of college guys trying to get me to their school.
And does that ever get frustrating for you, or get annoying, or just is there a certain point where you start ignoring them, or do you read those messages from college fans? And like I said, does it get annoying to you when people are constantly saying the same thing? Hey, we would love you at our school, because that's kind of the coach's job, right?
Yeah. The messages don't get that bad, because I can check them when I want to. I can just delete them. The IMs get irritating though when I'm on Facebook and guys are constantly IMing me, asking me about a certain school. So
what do you say to them? Do you say like, hey, that's the coach's job? Like, what are you doing? Or
usually with the IMs, I usually don't respond. Earlier on when this was new for me, I don't know. I don't really remember what I'd say. I guess I toy around with them a little bit, but as it went on, I just stopped responding to them. A lot of times when I go on Facebook, I just take the IM offline, so they don't know I'm on there. So.
And are you prepared for the possible backlash when you finally do commit to a school? Those other 4 schools, the fans of those schools, kind of possibly being unhappy with you and expressing that on Facebook?
I haven't even thought about that. I honestly don't care at all about that. When I make the decision to go to school, I'm going to be happy for myself. I'm going to know that that's the best place for me and my family. So.
And how relieved are you going to be when this process is finally over? Because it's been going on since you were a freshman.
Yeah, I'm going to be really relieved. Earlier on, it was real fun, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed being recruited, but at times it's stressful, because there's so many components into where you're going to go to college, and it's such a big decision. So I'm going to be very relieved.
Because you were injured, I guess your stock didn't have a chance to really raise up like some of these other kids. You came back for the 2 EYBL tournaments, and you put on a show. You played a little bit of point, a little bit of win, and you raised your stock a little bit, but not as much as I guess we would have liked. Because people in Chicago know how good you are. Nationally, you're not getting the love you deserve. Does that ever frustrate you when you see yourself ranked? Maybe like I know Slam put out the rankings recently. You were like number 39. You're like, man, I know I'm better than that. Does that frustrate you or motivate you at all, or are you just worried about the colleges and that doesn't?
I wouldn't say it frustrates me. I'd use the word motivation, definitely. When I hear that I'm ranked as low as I am, I think that's more motivation than anything. But I also, at the same time, I was prepared for that because, like you said, I hadn't played for so long, and I missed so much stuff, and other guys, other my teammates, Wayne Blackshear, Mike Henry, I think those are guys have both moved into the top 20, top 15 or 20. So they had great seasons, and so it's something that I knew was going to happen. I'm not really thinking too much about it. I'll have my chance at all the camps in this July to move myself back up.